I always thought the worst moment of my life would be watching my daughter's heart stop. I was wrong. The worst moment came 48 hours later when I learned why it stopped. Her name was Olivia. Born at 7:42 p.m. on a Wednesday. 6 pounds 4 ounces. Perfect fingers. Perfect toes. I still deciding their color. Rachel, my wife, held her first and cried the kind of tears that come from joy so pure it hurts. I took a picture of them together and thought this is what happiness looks like. 2 days later, I was standing in a hospital corridor watching that happiness die on a security monitor. The alarm sounded at 2:47 a.m. I was asleep beside Rachel's bed when a nurse burst in, moving with that controlled urgency that means disaster. She didn't explain. She just grabbed the phone and said 2 words. Code blue. Rachel jolted awake, still groggy from pain meds. What's happening? The nurse was already gone. We ran down the corridor, past empty rooms, following the chaos to the nursery. Through the window, I saw them surrounding an incubator. Her incubator. A doctor performed chest compressions on a body so tiny his hands looked enormous, obscene. Rachel screamed, actually screamed. A sound I'd never heard from her. A nurse held us back. Please, let them work. I don't remember breathing. I just counted compressions 1, 2, 3 for like my counting could keep her alive. At some point her heart started again. The doctor looked up and gave us a single nod. She was alive but no one was celebrating. They moved us to a small windowless office. Dr. Morrison sat across from us, his face carved by years of delivering bad news. Beside him, a woman in hospital security uniform. Your daughter is stable, he said gently. But we need to show you something. The security officer turned the monitor toward us. Black and white nursery footage. 2:03 a.m. Everything normal. A nurse writing at her desk. 6 incubators. Quiet. Then a figure entered from the left, wearing scrubs. They didn't hesitate. They walked straight to Olivia's incubator and worked on something with the 4-line. 30 seconds. Maybe 40. Then they walked out. Dr. Morrison's voice felt far away. We believe someone deliberately injected potassium chloride into your daughter's 4. Her blood work confirms levels that cannot happen naturally. Rachel shook violently. Someone tried to kill our baby. The security officer clicked again. Enhanced footage. The figure turned slightly toward the camera. She froze the frame. I saw the face. My knees buckled. Rachel punched the wall so hard I heard something crack. Because the face on that screen was my mother's. People say shock has stages. Denial. Anger. Bargaining. I felt none of them. Just clarity. I see perfect clarity. Every uneasy moment from the past months snapped into place. Her comments about babies not meant to survive. Her obsession with staying at the hospital. Her insistence on helping. Her hovering around the nursery. Where is she? I asked, though my voice didn't sound like mine. She left at 2:20 a.m., the officer said. Emergency exit. Police have been contacted. I walked outside to the cold air and called her. She answered on the second ring. David? Is everything okay? Is the baby? Why? I asked. Silence. Mom, why? I don't know what you. They have you on camera. The next silence was longer. When she finally spoke, her voice was small. She's not yours. The words didn't hit. They just floated. What? That baby. She's not yours, David. Rachel had an affair. I saw the messages months ago. I tried to warn you, but you never listen. I couldn't let you raise another man's child. I couldn't let her do that to you. I was protecting you. I felt something inside me go still. Solid. Metallic. So you tried to murder an infant. I was protecting you. You tried to murder my daughter. She's not yours. I know, I said softly. Rachel told me 3 months ago. We worked through it. We chose to stay together. We chose to raise Olivia together. Her breath caught. You forgave her? You didn't protect me, I said. You tried to kill my child because you couldn't stand that I chose love over your bitterness. David, the police are coming for you, I continued. They have everything. When they ask if I want to press charges, I'll say yes. When they ask if I'll testify, I'll say yes. When they ask if I ever want to see you again, I paused. I'll say no. I hung up, blocked her number, walked back inside. Rachel was still staring at the frozen image of my mother's face. I took her hand. She said Olivia wasn't mine, I whispered. Rachel looked at me, eyes swollen and terrified. I told her I already knew, I said. And I don't care. Olivia is ours. Rachel collapsed against me, sobbing. Dr. Morrison cleared his throat. The police will need statements. Whatever you need, I said. Because here's the truth. My mother tried to kill my daughter to punish my wife for a sin I had already forgiven. She turned love into poison, and lost everything because of it. 3 weeks later, I fed Olivia while she stared up at me with brown eyes. Not my blue. Not Rachel's green. Hers. And I realized something simple. Something my mother never understood. Love isn't blood. It's choice. And I chose her.